A Twitch streamer was arrested after forgetting to feed her son for a week because it was so important to go online and stream to her 6 fucking viewers, right? So let's check this out. And this literally could be like Emaru, or this could be Casey Tron.
Jesus, good God.
These were the exact reactions of officers who just encountered one of the most horrific scenes of their lives. A 2-year-old boy was found lifeless in his crib, a scene that still sits heavy on everyone who saw it.
Nothing's gonna bring him back. It was already hard enough to want to live. They were my only motivation to get us out of here.
Sure.
On the 16th of March, 2023, officers responded to an emergency call at the home of 26-year-old Jonathan Matthew Chief and 29-year-old Sierra Pearl Zaitona. When officers entered the home, the first thing that hit them was the smell.
The first thing we noticed, where we know this went foul, was they were living in a trailer. Look at that front door.
Followed by a stillness that felt completely wrong. They eventually moved toward a small bedroom, but nothing could have prepared them for the horror they were about to encounter.
I love body cam footage. I'm just saying. I love body cam footage. And originally body cams were created by Black Lives Matter because he wanted to show the proof that they believed that the police were racist towards blacks. And then now you have the body cam footage of everything, and it shows that it's the exact opposite. It's the exact opposite.
Fire department, get down. Hey, come on. Let's go. Bring the baby out here. Bring him out here. Bring it out here. Bring it out here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Go. Get down here. Hey. Hey, firm.
You can just tell by how dirty that front door is that the inside is probably going to be 100 times worse. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? This guy.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $49.
Hey, can you imagine being these cops in the EMS? Like, the EMS probably deals with this on a regular basis, but imagine being the cops and you have to deal with the fact that this baby is coming out in the condition it's coming in. It was cut out, but he literally was like Jesus Christ. He was like Jesus, but it was cut off after that. But you have to haul this poor child out of the house in the condition it's in.
Good God.
See, like, look, good God. I've seen videos where the cops see some shitty stuff and they're literally throwing up. They're throwing up because of the conditions they see. The mom's in there crying, making all kinds of excuses.
David, dispatch, we're gonna need a boss out here ASAP.
And they got a dog. Ah, the baby died. Ah, that's awful. Who called the cops, though?
No. Stay back.
Does she have cat ears on? Or she like, oh my god, look, so seriously, dude, come on, man. So her baby is dead, and she gets on her phone. It looks like she has cat ears on, but she immediately gets on her phone. Like, her phone is her biggest problem right now. Her first priority, knowing that her child is dead.
What happened? Hey, stay right there. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit.
Oh, she's definitely a woman streamer. She's definitely a female streamer. She's dressed like a whore, and she has cat ears on.
Sit.
They've seen it all in this house.
Who?
John.
Who's John?
John's the dad. He's the man that lives with Zena. She's Mexican.
Out of here.
He breaks it.
Out of here. Out of here.
I already said that to him.
She's probably streaming this just for the content and likes.
I've been trying to get away from his abuse and stay above, but half the time he's like, no, you sit right there. And I'm like,
Did you see Sierra?
yes, I've seen it.
No, look now.
I'm assuming Sierra is the baby.
Look. That's your fault.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't work. He's been saying he had control of my funds before. I just got control of them
Take
back.
them other two kids up to the
I've
back of
been-
the fire truck.
And there's two more in there?
There's two more in there.
What are they blurring her out for? I don't get it.
Baby's been dead. Baby's been dead for about a month, it looks like.
Oh my god. Oh. That's awful. I don't know how they can instantly tell it's been dead for a month. But oh my god, dude. And look at this guy's face. Look. You have to give credit to these guys who do this job and have to see this.
Yeah. Right there.
Congrats with property court, 42720 South Place, 133. I'm going through the neighbors.
Come on.
Go down there right now. Anybody else type?
There's two more kids in there.
Go, you
Oh my gosh, she's got two other kids. Look at her. She has two other kids, but look at her. Look how she's dressed. Look at her. Got her breasts all tightened up. Got the cat ears on. She's got whatever this shit is. She's definitely a streamer. She's definitely a female streamer. Definitely.
Watch her.
There's nothing.
Zero. It's been yeah.
Those poor children. Oh my god, man.
I don't know.
I thought it came out as 2 years ago.
Inside the house, the officers found an unresponsive 2-year-old boy, and by mere observation, the officers discovered the boy had clearly been gone for a long time. You can hear the shock in the officers' voices as they process the scene, and the fact that the first responders visited the resident often says a whole lot. Officers continue to process the scene as they report and make contact with the child's parents.
Just hold on, man. Hold on till the boss gets here. Let's just sit tight. Sit tight.
Just to get him.
These cops are obviously just absolutely distressed. And this bitch over here is probably only worried about her stream. She's probably streaming right now. This is how obsessed these female streamers are, like on Twitch. They're all crazy. They're all crazy. And it's a 2-year-old baby? I thought the baby was younger, but it's a 2-year-old child that has been dead for a month. God.
Yeah, that's far, like, pretty far inside.
Just wait till the boss. If you guys are pretty far behind, just give it to the boss.
You get if I put the dogs in the room?
Yeah. As long as there's nobody in there.
Vince, let's go. Bring it on.
Last time you saw this child was yesterday.
He was really big.
Make sure there's nobody in there. Get the dog dogs in there and then get her back out. What, and two, can you find out where the kid was at and keep the dogs out of that area? She's in the fucking house screaming, dude. It's like a fucking hoarder house. There's two other kids in there. This kid's all fucking emaciated. Looks like it's been dead for weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. Tiny little child. She's in there just fucking inconsolable. He's got her in the back of my car right now.
The female?
The female, yeah. She's got two other kids here. FD had them over here. But, dude, it's a fucking mess in there. Chang went back with her to take the two dogs that are running loose out here back in. There's nobody else in the house. She's out here. We got nobody there. The kids, FD had them somewhere over here. The two kids.
Are they transported?
The kid's still on the porch here. They're like, dude, this kid has been gone at least a week.
Okay.
So I told them they wanted to move it. You know, we brought the other kids out. They wanted to move it. I told them.
And this is your typical Twitch kick YouTube streamer. They all want to be rich and famous and stream and make a ton of money and become famous and rich. And they're so obsessed with it that things like this happen. And I'm not a hater, but if you look at some of the females on Twitch that stream, they're all obsessed. They're all garbage. They're all average mid girls. None of them are actually attractive. It's just how they act and talk and how they dress. So I could already tell by the way this girl's dressed that she was probably enticing viewers based on her body. And that's what all the girls on Twitch do.
Everything as it is.
It's awful.
So everything is as it is. They brought the kid out from one of these back bedrooms.
Look at her. Look at the way she's dressed. Knee-high socks, right? Who the fuck wears knee-high socks, right? She's got very short, tight fucking shorts on. Probably giving her a camel toe. And a very tight top. Press it against her chest. And then she has fucking cat ears on. This is your typical girl Twitch streamer.
Here, I'm in this
Typical.
crib in it. They brought her out and laid her out. She's been, dude.
How in the world would you keep a deceased child in the house with other children for a week? What level of disregard to human life is this? It's quite saddening.
It's easy to answer. It's your typical Twitch streamer. It's your typical Twitch girl streamer. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her outfit. She was I guarantee you she was streaming when the cops showed up, or else she wouldn't be dressed like this. I guarantee it.
The officer proceeded to the parents, and they had different things to say as to the last time they saw the child.
And I've been grinding and grinding. I finally got us a car, which he's controlling it. He's using it right now.
Where's the child? Where's the dad? Where's dad at?
He's avoiding coming back, and I think he
What's
knew.
his name?
I think he knew this morning when he left that Zayden was gone. And
No, you can't.
When's the last time that you knew of that Zayden was alive?
Yesterday.
Yesterday when?
Yesterday morning.
How do you know?
Of course. And I don't mean to laugh because this is a horrible moment. But she's saying the last time was yesterday morning that the baby was alive. So in 24 hours or more, it's, according to this video, it's 3:57 p.m. So over 24 hours has gone by, maybe 36 hours. And you didn't realize your child was dead? A 2-year-old? You should be checking on that baby all the time, constantly. But look right here. I checked on him before I went to stream. Right? Streaming was more important.
Some of these you feel a little bit bad, but my dad. Yeah.
We come on here all the time. She goes
Not anymore. Not anymore, guys. I gotta assume this is gonna be the end of this one.
what does that mean? My sympathy just burnt out. What does that even mean?
Jonathan Ching! She's always Can we reschedule where I have to proof,
We'll
please?
grab it for in a little bit, okay?
He's gonna run.
Okay, it's not like we don't believe you, okay? You just gotta give us some time, okay?
Nothing's gonna bring him back. It was already hard
That's
for
right.
everyone to live. They were my only motivation to get us out of here.
I find that hard to believe. That was her only motivation, as she is a streamer. So streamers, that's their only motivation. They're obsessed with it.
No,
What do you mean?
baby.
What do you mean? What do you mean there's something that's gonna bring them back? What do you mean by that?
My baby. I tried. I was breathing. I was breathing. He's black. What is that? Why is it like that? Why is it like that? He looks like he choked or threw up on something. What was it they're calling?
This is why these platforms really need to be investigated, because they allow so many things to go on. Like if you have the age of AI and bots and whatever that can check up on things, and YouTube is just banning people left and right and deleting channels from an AI bot that do nothing wrong, but if they fine-tuned it, they could catch things like this and delete these streamers. So you have assault going on Twitch. You have theft, stealing going on. You have fights going on Twitch. Kick, I don't know. I don't mess with Kick much, but on Twitch you have all this going on. You have racism. You have threats. All this shit going on, but these people don't get banned. They're not removed from their platform. It allows it to go on. And then these pathetic streamers make so much money that people like this girl are like, you know what, if I go on and I just be provocative and show my body off, I can make as much money and become rich too. And then shit like this happens because they're trying to grind so much that their children die.
He had to have known. Even when I called him and I said he's being cold, there's no way you didn't know.
So she's the main culprit, but these platforms should also be another culprit, and they should really be regulated and looked into.
His mom's driving him blind because where's my car? What has he done in my life? Why can I not escape? The life I imagined. I wanted to get in the house with a yard away from him, away from.
So now she's blaming it on the father. She's blaming it on the father. The father's not even there. She's there. She's the mother with 3 kids, one which is already dead, and she's streaming. But she's blaming it on the father. Typical woman.
Which is my oldest dad.
The child's mother, Sierra Zaitona, starts to cry and blame everything on Jonathan.
Yep,
Her emotions
exactly.
loud, but her explanations don't line up. But here comes Jonathan, the father of the child, who is lacking in both emotions and explanation.
Hey, hold on. Who are you? Okay. Father? Okay. Okay, do you live here too? Yes, I do. Okay. Before you got your ID on you? Did she call you or something? Yeah. When's the last time you seen, is that your son? Yeah. When's the last time you seen him? This morning? Okay. How was he this morning? Fine? Okay. What time did you see him this morning, roughly? About 12 a.m.?
He was dead.
PM? Okay. What was he doing at that time? Sleeping? Well, where? What room specifically was he sleeping in? First bedroom right here. First bedroom right here? Yeah. Okay. Did you pick up the baby at all, or what? What was your interaction with the baby? Okay. Nothing out of the ordinary for you, though? Okay. Do you remember what he was wearing? Just diapers? Okay. And about what time did you leave here? About 2:30 p.m.? Okay. Where'd you go from there?
went straight to my dad's house and we were going to Mexico car.
Okay.
We were going to do it before the snap day, but
Okay.
didn't have enough time.
Okay.
And you live here?
Okay.
How long have you two been living here?
About 3 years.
About 3 years? Okay. Any
It's hard to concentrate with that woman bitching in the background and being hysterical. Like, how long can you keep that going? How long can you keep that going? It takes a lot of energy to pretend like that.
Did the baby wake up at all or cry today while you were home? Cried this morning when you were here? Okay.
Also, let's go to an orientation for work right so
Okay. Who else lives here with you?
just me, Sierra,
That's Sierra right here?
Damien, which is 9 years old.
How many other kids do you guys have?
And then my sister, we babysit for all of us.
You babysit her oldest? Does the oldest live here also?
And just only
From another daddy. A baby from another daddy.
just moving for a few months.
So it's just you, Sierra, and
How many kids do you have with her? Two. What's the, you told my partner what the name of the two were?
And then we babysit her oldest.
The oldest. The
We babysit her oldest. So it's her child, but they babysit him.
Was everything okay with you?
we're still investigating. 95 both or?
Yep.
Parents ring.
Okay.
both are car.
Your telephone on car outside.
In one car?
No.
Or
No.
three.
Okay.
Yours
The kids,
and mine.
the kids out of your car?
They're in 14.
Okay. I'll take this.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mouth will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps you'll pick the ox.
Again, the father claimed he saw the child that morning and he looked fine. That would have been believable, but the cause of the child's death totally nullifies this. The medical examiners eventually confirmed the cause of death. It's starvation. The parents starved their own child to death. Prosecutors said it was one of the worst cases of neglect they'd ever seen. And back to the question, how can a starved child look just fine in the morning, only to die just a few hours later? Apparently, there is more to their story, and eventually, the inevitable game.
I got a feeling this is going to go really bad. And I don't want to see this because I have kids, I have grandchildren, and seeing this kind of neglect, it really bothers me. The fact that it's also someone who wants to be a streamer, and that this kind of neglect and criminal activity is allowed on Twitch, is allowed. It just really makes it seem a lot worse.
Nice that you put your hands behind your back. Okay. Interlace your fingers. Yep. Anything in your pocket that you know about? Nothing that's going to cut us, poke us? Okay. No drugs or anything?
Now, at first, you're like, okay, this guy just showed up on scene because he got text by his girlfriend, and you probably feel like, all right, man, this guy doesn't know anything. But he was there this morning, and he's saying the kid was fine. But that kid obviously has been dead for a while.
In your pockets? You said no? I got it. Where is it?
She ain't gonna be streaming today.
Yep.
I'm honestly surprised she's not naked doing OnlyFans content too. But she's streaming. Just like all these just like degenerate and confused girls who stream on Twitch and Kick and YouTube that have no lives, have never worked a job in their life, and they show off their bodies and create a fake character to make money.
Can you touch this?
Wow. Wow. Saying she should have killed him? Wow. That girl's unhinged. That's brutal.
Have a seat.
Look at all that dog hair. Yeah, it's dirty. He's dirty.
Miss, what's your name again? Zia, you stand up for me?
Look at her.
Turn and face your house. What's your...
So fucking dramatic. Like she's laying on the ground. So dramatic.
Turn your back.
And there's probably a lot of guys right now thinking, I could fix her. I could fix her. All the simps, all the nerds, the neckbeards, I can fix her. All the Reddit users are saying, I could fix her. Now you can tell here, look at that, right? I'm surprised she's even wearing a bra. She's streaming. A lot of girls streaming on these platforms don't wear a bra. Shocking. She might not have been in the session.
I'll put her in mine, Jay.
Imagine being their neighbors, right? You're just chilling at home in your trailer that has like 8 wheels, your trailer that's mobile. Your home that is mobile can be moved at any time. And you have a whole police task force show up to your neighbor's trailer with EMS. You know they're all like at the window expanding the blinds. Doing that so they can see what the hell's going on, right? These people are eating this shit up. Like, honestly.
If it's wrong to admit now, I should have killed you a long time ago when you first
Okay,
beat me.
we're done. We're done.
And now she goes with the, he's beating her thing. Right? So she's going to put all this on him. Right? She's putting all the blame on him. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Okay. You got a bra on, I see? Okay, I'm gonna search my body cameras now, okay? Okay. Have a seat.
I'm sure her channel's deleted now. I'm curious to see what her name was.
Stand right here. Okay. Well, we're gonna book mine this morning. You got 2 warrants out of us.
Okay, well, we can book them later.
Okay.
I mean, I guess they don't want to book them now at all.
Okay. That works. Place your hand on the counter for me. They just called?
What do you... I can't find the words, but it's like, imagine being these people and you know that you pretty much killed your kid. You killed your kid from neglect. And you're brought in, like, how embarrassed they must feel. I almost would feel like, this guy probably has zero embarrassment. He's just like, you know what, whatever, dude, I don't give a fuck. I killed my kid. I don't give a fuck what you think. And now he's going to go to jail. And this guy's not getting off on bail. They killed their kid. A 2-year-old child. They killed their kid. So they're going to prison. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. They're going to prison. So what goes through their head at this moment, right? It's like, it's crazy.
Okay.
I can't imagine what that's like.
Okay. Was that like sometime between when I was en route here? Okay. Okay, that works. Do me a favor. Can I take off your piercings? You don't want the piercings, they're just clothing. So what we're gonna have you do, you're gonna take off all your clothing. We're gonna give you a white jumpsuit.
Take the clothing off.
Okay. Can I
Like
take off
right
the
there?
piercings? Set it down right here.
Despite what he did, like, did he have to undress right there? Like, seriously.
Take off the shoes. Need you to take off the belt as well.
While Jonathan kept a straight face, no emotions, no remorse, it's quite the opposite for the mother who wouldn't stop crying in the police lobby.
Why is she just hanging out here uncuffed? That dude is brought in, he's handcuffed, he's going through all that shit, and she's just hanging out in the lobby, chilling. Different rules for different genders. I swear to God, dude. Such a faker. Oh my God, dude.
Let's not do that, okay?
No, you don't. You didn't need your baby hours ago. That's right, because you killed him. This girl is definitely a streamer because she's being extremely dramatic and really playing the role just like all these girls do on Twitch. That's right, because you go to jail for a long time. A long time.
In the end, Jonathan was sentenced to 24 to 50 years on a charge of second-degree murder.
Yikes.
86 months to
Damn.
10 years on a second-degree child abuse charge.
Yow.
Sierra Zaitona was also sentenced to 24 to 50 years for second-degree murder and 43 months
Wow.
to 10 years for second-degree child abuse.
Wow. Wow. The justice system did the right thing. Wow. How often do you see that where the justice system actually does the right thing? And this stupid bitch right here wanted to be a streamer, a Twitch streamer, so bad she allowed her child to die. So basically, you killed your kid for fame and money, and she probably wasn't even partnered or had enough followers to make money. So this girl reminds me of like Emaru, Pokimane, Casey Tron, QT Cinderella, all those girls. That's who this is. They are all her. They will do whatever it takes to be famous and narcissistic. But you know what? When the day comes, several years from now, when that beauty fades away and you become older and ugly, all that fame goes away. So save your money, bitches. Because when you become old and ugly, no one's going to give a fuck about you. just like, I don't give a fuck about you. That was a good story. That was done very well. And so the channel name is Unspoken Crime Murders. So give them a like. Go ahead and check out their other stories. Give them a sub. I'm a sub. Give him a like. That was just 5 days ago. He's already got 1.1 million views on that. What's this one comment? I feel bad when I'm an hour late feeding my cat. How the fuck do you do this to a human baby? That's crazy. That's crazy. And hey, good. Good. Go to jail. You're done. You killed your kid. You're done. You're out of here.